Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Terrence Bud Crawford,
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Todd, a beautiful day, but it's going to be somebody's nightmare and somebody's happy now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Good counter punching. Catch and shoot. No rest for the weary. So much firepower here. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
And that hook misses. A perfect counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete.
Focus on what you're doing.
On to the second round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Both men step back for just a moment. legs are all over the place. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Counter punching. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved, but...
Get your mind back on the job.
On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. They exchange punches. Looking to land the hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford is dazed. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Okay, now you're switching off. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let... Great work. Stay focused. Don't let them the fight.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. Terence Crawford just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need...
So, he's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got...
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and then...
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
At the end of the jab, you're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to go back out there. I need you to...
Can't figure out. Great work. Just stay
And that'll
focused.
do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Switching off. Right.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Let's go.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Insane action. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box it.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just very...
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round.
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise...
Okay, now you're switching off. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let...
Good work. You was thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you still ran.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to switch back.
Think about the defense and remember what you do. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for...
What are you doing?
There's the bell for round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Crawford may be ready to go down. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top strike arm and I lick off the goal, so anything I set I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my jeers are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad one.
Who could forget May 18th, 2024, Tyson Fury versus Usyk right here at the Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced. Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it fighting out of Ireland.
It'll be ding-ding from birth.
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype. And there's the bell for round one. That counter shot lands. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. That counter shot lands. That right hook not connecting. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Good counter shot by her. Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. She got clipped on that counter. Done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Do you believe this? Taylor is down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took her. 1, 2, 3.
So it's planned. And there's the bell to start round two. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Jab misses. Hold that thought! The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. no, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A swing and a miss with that jab. A perfect counter lands. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
That was amazing, okay? All we need to do now is refocus.
Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Get out there and win this.
But you're not missing your powers, okay? So just keep that up, keep that going.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Now you...
There's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Looking to land the hook. Whoa, wait a minute. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? Greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Whoa, Johnny. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Nice counter shot. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? All three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You're much better.
Okay, I'm happy. That was a great round. You're fighting smart. You're staying ahead. Great work.
And put it back on her this round. You've done all your work.
That's what's going on. So all we need to do now, mix it up, and we'll stay on top, okay? We can throw in
together. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
All we need to do is add a bit of variation that she won't have a clue what's going on still.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind.
Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
down with that counter shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which fighter will say no mas? A perfect counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. No rest for the weary. Swing and a miss with the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that... Listen to me. Are you okay?